Well, over the past few weeks, we have seen weakness, right, in some of the Singapore medical counters, right, namely Riverstone, Top Glove, UG Healthcare, and Medtecs, right. So these are some of the popular medical stocks. Some of them have dropped by more than 10 to 20%. And a lot of people have asked me, Joey, is it time to start looking at these counters again? I mean, is it time to buy, or is it time to accumulate on dips? What is the trend like? Is it turning from an uptrend to a downtrend? What about the longer term? Hey guys, Joey here, top tier miser in Philips Securities and Chief Trainer at Trading Impossible. Right? So in today's video, we look at these four stocks, right? Riverstone, Top Glove, UG Healthcare, and Medtecs. So each of them, and see what are the levels that you want to focus on to see if the upside is still okay, or in terms of the longer term, in terms of the short term, what is the range like in terms of the consolidation and all that. So today is the 12th of September 2020, and we look at these four stocks right now. So this is Riverstone right over here as of the 12th of September 2020. So you can see that we have been consolidating, right, pretty much in like August above that $3.90, $3.80 support level. But we kind of broke down this $3.80, $3.90 support right around here on the 3rd of September, just early September. And what happens was sellers started to come back. So in terms of the short term, there will some weakness coming back. Look at this, the 20 days moving average is starting to turn down, alright, and prices are like kind of below this 20 days moving average. So it broke that 380 support. Sellers came back, started to push down. And why are there weakness in many of these medical counters? Because what happens is whenever there are any talks of a vaccine being found or treatment being found, and that's where we are seeing weakness in these medical counters, because many of them have gone up by by 100, 200, 300%, right? So people would like to use this opportunity to kind of take profit on these type of counters. Like for Rivers, look at it, right? Just a few months back in May, it was like $1.40 to $2 to $3. It went all the way to about $5. You can see there's more than 200-300% up. So people would like to take an opportunity to kind of take profit on these counters as well. Right. So as I mentioned, it kind of broke that 380 support, went to a bit of support coming back about 340. So 340 would be the level, but it broke that as well just last week, alright, and we went all the way to a low of that $3. Right, so what happens is right now, right, I would say that the support, right, we're seeing some good support coming back, probably about 280 to about $3. Let me just pull out this line right away. So 280 to $3 would be the near term support level, alright, for Riverstone. Look at this, the 100 days moving average. This red line is the 100 days moving average. It's right over here around that 280 mark. So having broken that 340 level, alright, that's where we can potentially see downside to the 280 to $3. And in fact, we have rebounded, alright, on Friday we've rebounded from, we went to a low of about 289, like 289, we kind of rebounded from there, alright, and we kind of closed at about $3.33. So this would be the range. I would say in the short term, we might see a bit of consolidation in this range from 280 to about $3.40. A bit volatile. It's quite a wide range, but because this counter, people want to take some profit, and that's where whenever we hit certain levels, in this case the support will be like $280, $3, people might want to do some short covering and buyback, so it might rebound from there again. But just take note, near $3.40, look at this, 340 was the initial support. We've broken down, alright, so this 340 would be the immediate resistance, right, but probably about 340, 350, that's where some selling might come back again. So in order to see a bit of a upside or more reversal coming back, we do need to get past that 340 to 350 again, right, to probably head back to $3.80, and that would be the upside reversal if we can get past that 340 again. So in terms of the short term, it's a bit volatile still. You might see it going up and down, alright, within that range as I mentioned right over here. But longer term wise, just want to be careful, because right now this $3 to 280 would be a good support. But if these support levels were to be broken, right, in the longer term, there might be some signs of a change from an upward trend to a downward trend. So just take note, this $2.80 and $3 support would be a very, very critical level, right, in order to prevent more downside from happening. So if you do like this video or even more of such videos being done, right, what you can do is to give me a thumbs up, give me a like, right, so that it will help YouTube, reach out to more people. You can help out the channel a bit, and thank you so much for doing this. So let's take a look at Top Glove right over here on the 12th of September 2020. So one of the glove makers in the world, alright, and it has been hit as well. Alright, so for Top Glove, they've kind of done a 2-for-1 bonus bonus issue, right, just a few weeks back. So the price have kind of adjusted downwards by about 3 times, right, because the number of shares you have, if you bought it before the X date, you will go up by 3 times as well, right? So we have kind of like, had some targets that were drawn, previously, just before the X date of the bonus issue. We kind of did a video somewhere around here when it was holding quite well around that 270, 275 support level right away. So we kind of rebounded, hit our target at about $3.20. Look at this, so $3.20 would be a really major resistance, which I mentioned in the previous video. Alright, we kind of see a bit of profit taking, a bearish candle right over here, came back down, and so we kind of broke this $2.70 280 support level somewhere around 8th of September, right? 8th of September was just last week, right? So we kind of broke that $2.70 last week, right? And sellers came back, right, to push it back down all the way to about 240. That's temporary support that broke down as well and went all the way to about $2, right? So $2 would be a good psychological support level. Look at this, the 100 days moving average is right over here as well. That would provide a bit of a dynamic support level, and in fact we have kind of rebounded from that level just yesterday on Friday, 11th of September. So $2 would be a good psychological support level, right? If we want to see the longer term uptrend continue, this $2 level must hold. All right, must hold. Look at this $2 level. We are pretty much back to June level, right? We're actually holding below $2. We broke up, and that's where the uptrend continued further. So now we're pretty much back to $2, and buyers came back to push it all the way back up. So quite a good rally, I would say, quite a good rebound yesterday, rebounding from $2 and closing at about $2.58. But right now, probably a bit of upside towards about $2.70, $2.80, right? That was where we broke down, and sellers might come back again. So quite a wide range, I would say, for top glove, right? But if we do see a bit more bullish reversal actions back above $2.70, $2.80, yes, then potentially it might head back towards this level at about $3.20. So this $3.20 would be a critical level, right? If we want to see the uptrend continue, right? If we do break above $3.20, yes, we might revise our targets higher to $3.50 or maybe even $4. But right now, right, we are trading at about $2.58, so the immediate resistance at about $2.70 to $2.80, right? So take note of that critical $2 support level. We want to stay above that level in order for the longer term uptrend to remain intact. If not, in the short term, we might still see some weakness back to probably about $1.60. Let me just draw a bit of downside. Yes, next support, if that $2 were to break down, yes, we might potentially see a bit of short-term downside to about $1.60, and that's where some buyers might come back again. So let's take a look at UG Healthcare, also another medical glove maker, alright, and this is trading right over here at about $2.36. So same thing, we went to a high of about $3.40, $3.50. That was our targets. It kind of touched that targets, and sellers came back, all right, and talks of some vaccine being found. Over the past few weeks, a bit of weakness. It kind of broke that $3 psychological level. $2.80 gave way as well, and we went all the way to a low of about $2. So it seems like the support for many of these medical counters is about $2, right? If I mentioned for like Top Glove as well, right? So $2 right over here. We kind of rebounded from it. You can see that over the past 2 to 3 weeks, right, this $2 was initially the resistance level in like July. We broke up above that $2 and started to go all the way up to about $3.40, alright. But right now, we are pretty much back to this resistance turn support level, right? So this $2 would be key, alright, would be the near-term support for now, right over here, $2 to about $2.80. That would be the range. I would say it's quite a wide range, a volatile range. 80 cents, $2 to $2.80. You can see that buyers are coming back near $2. So if you're looking to accumulate on dips near $2, you can do it, but just make sure you want to have a plan, because if that $2 were to break down, we can potentially see a bit more weakness, right, towards probably about 140, 150 level. Look at this. This was a support level we've seen somewhere in July, and this is also where the 100 days moving average is as well. So yes, in the short term, if we do break down below that $2, we might see a bit more downside towards that 140 to 150. So you want to be prepared for the downside. You want to make sure you have a stop loss in place if you to buy or accumulate on dips near $2 for any potential rebound. Yes, it might happen. I mean, yes, it rebounded over the past 2 weeks about 1, 2, 3 times. In fact, this is quite a bullish candle on Friday. Buyers started to come back. It can't close somewhere near the day high. All right, so it's quite a bullish candle, and it seems like $2 is a good bargain hunting support zone whereby buyers are coming back. But having said that, you still want to have a plan, because if that $2 were to break down, we might still see a bit more weakness, right? So this is of UG Healthcare as of the 12th of September 2020. Let me just draw these downside targets right over here in case that $2 support level were to be broken. You want to take note that that would be the short-term weakness. All right, so this is Medtecs, right? Medtecs, also one of the glove makers, right over here, currently trading at about $1.30. So you can't hit the high, of about $2, right? So there were some upside targets that were drawn previously. You can't hit our target, and that was where some selling pressure came back. Look at this, quite a good reversal candle right over here at about $2, and that's where it broke back down below that 180 somewhere around the end of August. It broke that 180, and we're pretty much back to this support, all right, at about that $1.20, right? Look at this, 120 would be a good support for now, right? So in terms of the short term, I would say a bit of weakness still. It might consolidate from like 120 to about maybe about 140, 160, but 160 would be a key major resistance, right? In order to see the upside continue further back to that $2, we're pretty much back in this consolidation phase, right? 120 to 160 is about 40 cents, but so far this 120 support seems to be holding quite well, right? But you just want to be careful, because in the short term, as I say, there is some sign of some short-term weakness, because look at this, the 20 days moving average is kind of like turning from like pointing up to kind of like pointing down right now, and prices are like kind of below this 20 days moving average. So short-term wise, yes, a bit of support at 120, but just take note, if that 120 support were to be broken, right, if sellers come back and sell now, right now it kind of rebounded from there. I think on Friday it rebounded from there, so it's fine. But if that 120 were to be broken, you want to make sure you have a plan to get out if you're looking to accumulate on dips near 120, right? Just take note, because we might see a bit of weakness back towards that $1 level, right? Towards that $1 level, that can happen, right? $1 is a key psychological support level as well. That was where we were somewhere in August, right? Early August. Yeah, we kind of rebounded from there. So about $1 level, right? $1 to about 95 cents. That would be a bit of support level coming back all the way if we were to break below that 120 immediate support level, right? So this is for Medtecs. You can see that we have risen by quite a fair bit just in May. We're like about 20 cents, 30 cents, going up all the way to about $2, right? So whenever there are any news of vaccine being talked about, all right, and that's where we will see selling pressure in many of these medical counters, right? So Medtech being one of those that have gone up by multi-folds, right? That's where selling can come back. So make sure you have a plan. Make sure you want to get out if any of the key support levels are broken. All right, you don't want to just hold on to it all the way back down. Especially if you have already bought them in May and June, you're riding on huge profits. You want to have a plan to take steps, right, to protect your profits and get out and lock in those gains. Alright, so this is Medtech as of the 12th of September 2020. So yes, there we have it. I've covered pretty much the popular medical counters in Singapore, Top Glove, Riverstone, Medtecs, and UG Healthcare. I hope you've enjoyed this video. And just make sure you have a plan if you're looking to accumulate on this or many of these counters, because in the short term, as I mentioned, for each of them, we might still see some short-term weakness, right? Even though the longer term still looks okay, but in the short term, we might still see a bit weakness, especially if the support levels that I've talked about were to be broken again. Alright, so these are the 4 medical counters. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Alright, and if you have enjoyed this video, be sure to smash the subscribe button, right? Smash the bell, alright, so that you will be notified if there are any new videos that pops up on YouTube. Right, so thank you so much for watching. Joey here. Take care.